Hello, this is Sarah from Posh Pooch Designs, and today's video I'm going to be showing you how to make the stitches for this lovely triangle scarf. We call this the Lady Mary Triangle Scarf because it is inspired by Lady Mary of Downton Abbey. The yarn that we used is the Downton Abbey yarn called Lady Mary. This one is the purple, and this one is called Coral. And you can see it has a lovely sparkle in it. And this makes a lovely little shawl to throw on your shoulders in the evening or in the morning, or you're going out to a nice dinner and you've got on your pretty little black dress or whatever. Even jeans and a fun tank top. It's just a really pretty addition to just kind of glam it up a little bit, especially with the sparkle. So what you're going to need is one skein. I believe it is, let me see how many yards we got there. 290 yards, 3 ounces of any number 3 yarn. You can use a number 3 sport weight or baby yarn. You don't have to use the Downton Abbey yarn, although I do really like the Downton Abbey yarns. You're going to be needing an H-hook, and you're going to need 1 stitch marker to mark the corners as we go. Now, if you don't want to use a stitch marker, you can use another piece of yarn that is a different color, and you just feed it through as you go, because it's real important to mark that corner because it's easy to get lost in this pattern. Now, this is a free pattern on my blog, and I'll put that blog link in the comments so that you will have that. All right, let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to set that down there, and I'm going to move the screen down so you can see my hands. All righty. Now, the first thing you're going to need to do is to chain 3. 1, 2, 3. Now, this yarn that I'm using is a just sport weight number 3 that I had on hand, because I'm not going to be making a whole scarf. I'm just going to show you how to get started and then how to do the edges and the trims. Okay, now we're going to join our chain 3 into a circle or a loop, and you do that by putting that tail through the loop. Gently pull, just add another little tie, because we don't want that to be too tight, because we're going to be starting our stitches in that circle. All right, the first thing we're going to do is chain 3, and it counts as a first double crochet. Then we're going to double crochet 3 times. Then we'll chain 2, 1, 2. And then we will double crochet 3 times. 1, 2, there we go, 3, and then we're going to chain 3. 1, 2, 3. And you can see our little point there, and that's where your stitch marker goes. And each row, you can move up your stitch marker. Now, I like this kind of stitch marker because it doesn't have to clip. You just slide it in there and it stays put. Okay. For row 2, we chain 3, counts as our first double crochet. Then we're going to double crochet in that same stitch. And then we'll double crochet in the next 2 double crochets. And that brings us to our chain 2 space. And in that chain 2 space, we're going to double crochet, chain 1, and double crochet. And then what I do at this point, as I go ahead and pull that stitch marker out of there, if it'll let me, there we go, and then I go ahead and slide that stitch marker in that chain 1 space, and then I'll do my last 2 double crochets, and then we put 2 double crochets in that last stitch. Each row we will be increasing by 6 because we'll be adding, I believe it is 6. Well, not at this point. Once it gets bigger, but we will be increasing because you're putting an extra double crochet here, an extra double crochet here, and then the 2 extra double crochets here. So I guess that's actually an increase of 4 right there. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's our first 2 rows. Now we're going to do row 3. Chain 4, turn, and that at this point we're chaining 4 because it counts as 1 double crochet and 1 chain 1. And then we're going to double crochet in the same stitch. Then we'll double crochet in the next 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we're back to the corner, so we're going to double crochet, chain 1, and double crochet. Let me go ahead and pull my stitch marker off there so I can see to get that in there. And then we'll double crochet in the next 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we're going to double crochet, chain 1, and double crochet. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to go ahead and put my chain 4 on there for my row 4, and there's our first 3 rows. Okay, now chain 4 is what you will do for every row for 26 rows. Okay, get that stitch marker back in that corner so I don't lose my corner. So we're going to chain 4, we're going to double crochet in that same stitch, then we're going to chain 1 and double crochet in each double crochet across. This is setting up how we're going to be doing our shawl the rest of the way. Double crochet, chain 1, double crochet, chain 1, double crochet, chain 1 till we reach that corner, chain 1, and double crochet. Then when we reach that corner, I'm going to slip my stitch marker off, and then we're going to double crochet, chain 1, and double crochet. Oops, I forgot to chain 1. There we go, chain 1, and then in that corner, double crochet, chain 1, and double crochet. And then we continue to chain 1, double crochet in each double crochet. Chain 1, double crochet, chain 1, double crochet. Whoopsie-doo, there we go. Chain 1, double crochet, chain 1, double crochet, chain 1, double crochet, and then chain 1. Then on that last double crochet, we're going to double crochet, chain 1, and double crochet. All right, and this is what we will do for the rest of the shawl. We will increase 1, 2, 3, 4 chains, 1 double crochet in the first stitch, and then we'll chain 1, and then we will double crochet in each double crochet. We will not put any stitches in the chain 1 stitches. You chain 1 and then you double crochet in the double crochet. Chain 1, double crochet in the double crochet. And you'll do that all the way around to the center, and again double crochet, chain 1, double crochet in the center. Make sure you mark your corner so you don't lose it, and the same thing around here. So you're always going to be increasing double crochet, chain 1 here, double crochet, chain 1 here, and then you'll be increasing double crochet, chain 1, double crochet here. And that's how you will increase your shawl. And you'll continue to do that for 26 rows, or even more if you want it to be bigger. Now I've got one here that I was working on because I wanted to show you. I'm going to pull this out because I want to show you how to do the chain stitches. I mean the shell stitches. And they're really, 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 really easy. Okay, all you do, your first stitch, of course, you're going to chain 4, double crochet, and chain in the same stitch, and then you'll chain 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, 3. Then you will skip 1 to the next 2 holes, chain 1 spaces, and in that third one you'll make a shell stitch, and we're going to double crochet, chain 1, and double crochet, and that makes your shell stitch. And we'll do that all the way around. 1, 2, 3, skip 2, 1, 2, chain 1 spaces, make your shell stitch in that third chain 1 space, chain 1, 2 double crochets, chain 1, 2 double crochets, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3 chains, 1, 2, skip. Now this one isn't made exactly because of course it's a lot smaller. I'm just showing you how to do it so you know how to do it for your shawl or your triangle scarf. It is a shawl, but it can also be called a triangle scarf. Okay, then when you get to your corner, because here's my corner, you're going to do the same thing in the corner. 1, 2, chain 1, 1 double crochet, 2 double crochets, 1, then you'll chain 3, and you'll continue on up here. Now, I'm going to pull that out, and we're going to pretend like this is our edge and we're turning. And what you're going to do for your last row, you'll chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you'll put 1 single crochet in that first chain 1 space. Then you'll chain 4 again, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you'll put 1 single crochet in that chain 3 space. And then you'll chain again, 1, 2, 3, 4, putting 1 single crochet in each of the chain 1 and 1, 2, 3, 4 in each of the chain 4 spaces. And this gives you your edge. Just show it to you that way. All right, let me grab the scarf again and show you the edge on here so you can get an idea of what I'm talking about. Here's your shell stitches, and then we did the chain 4 single crochets across the bottom. And it just makes a nice light edging. So you see, this pattern is really, really simple, and it's very versatile because this one measures, let me see, 18 inches. So it's not very long, and I'll show you. I'll pop it right on. Makes a nice little hood too, doesn't it? And I added this fun little pin to keep it in place. And when I wear it kind of like this, without this green flower. But if you were to continue and make the shawl bigger, you could make it as big as you wanted to, and you would still have a wonderful light and lacy shawl to wear anytime. So even though it doesn't have like sizes, you can just measure and make it a lot bigger for yourself. Or if you're a little tiny person or a short person, it's completely versatile. So I hope this video helped you understand how to stitch this up. And thank you for watching my video. And I hope that you'll subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much.